There we go. Now I can be heard. Hello, and welcome, everybody, to Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 2020. It seems like I'm a bit quiet. Hold on. Hello, hello, hello. Ah! Don't be scared, Mimi. Hello, Randy. Hello, Brandon. Welcome. I caught it. I caught it pretty early. So yeah, we're going to be playing Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 2020 in particular. So I'm just going to step right into it. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. And donate to the channel if you can. It really helps us out. Anyway, let's get right into it. Let me know if you hear game audio, because that's the number one thing. Yo, Bog, give us an epic loud scream.
No.
What'd you say? No. Where did I start? I started with Fatum Batula. That's where we started. I'll give you an epic loud scream if I get scared. What? No. Just says no. We hear it? Sick. Is it like a good volume, or do I need to like crank it or some shit? No? You can't hear it? That makes sense. Alright, so we did Fatum Batula before, and we also did Snowy Castle. If you missed the last... If a scream squeezes out, I'ma clip that shit. Good. If you want to see me play Snowy Castle in Fatum Batula, hello Dexray. Thank you for your great input, Testicle. Cool. But yeah, if you want to see me play those two games, Brandon, Dexray is cool. Just saying. Just for future reference. Yeah, if you want to see those two games, I played them in the last 3 Scary Games stream. So that's where you can find that. But without further ado, let's continue. We're going to play Neko Yume. Mimi, what you thinking? Mimi, what you thinking? Is it that time? Is it that time? Oh yeah, it's that time. Oh yeah, she went hard.
Oh, you have both doors closed.
That door's not closed.
That's close enough for her. She can't get out of that. You want that one?
Well, to
closed,
be
you have
fair-
to open the closet door.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I closed the door to like that, like, amount of opening, and then it closed on its own. Spooky. Yeah, she left. She legit just walked up to that wire, just went, and then left.
Just had to spite you before she left.
Legit. Neko Yume. If I know my Japanese, which is very little, I'm pretty sure that means dream cat. Okay. Yeah, I know they did it. I don't know. Neko Yume is an ambient exploration game in which you traverse a cat-filled dream world. Sick! Hi, J-Films. Welcome. We're finally doing it. You should continue from Sauna 2000. I'm gonna play every game in order. Minecraft. Are we gonna play? There we go. Modus Interactive. Dream. Oh, that's why you said Minecraft. No, please. I don't want to hear about it. Look at all these cats. Wait a minute. Don't tell me that's what this game is. How do I play? Oh, maybe I should turn the keyboard on. That'd probably be a good idea. There we go. Don't tell me that this game is exactly what I think it is.
What is this?
What?
There are notes here.
Oh, so you're replaying all the games from last time too? Except for those ones. How do I look around? Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's how you play. It's arrow keys and WASD. So yeah, this game is exactly what I thought it was gonna be, at least in aesthetic. This looks like fucking LSD Dream Simulator, but I guess with cats. Oh yeah, there's a cat. A guy look at Dre's Among Us Interactive. So if I just like walk into a wall, will I be transported somewhere else? Yeah, dude, it's just LSD. Ooh, where am I now? I'm in space? Neato. Do I go to the big spiral or do I go into the foreboding door? Time to go into the foreboding door. Oh, dude, I haven't played an LSD Dream Simulator in such a long time. Dream is trash. You are correct because he's a literal cheater. I'm calling him out. LSD Dream Simulator 2, Heroin Dream Simulator. More like LSD Dream Simulator 2 now with cats. Where's the pizza? It's coming. They have to make it, and then they gotta bring it here. I'm getting abducted by the sunlight. What's that out there? Well, there's a ship out there. I want to go on the ship. I want to go on the ship. I want to go on the ship. Ship. I want to see it. Wow. It's farting right in my face. Is there like a cat version of the Gray Man in this game? Oh, that thing's kind of spooky. I'm gonna run right into it. It kind of moved, and I think that's just the PS1 aesthetic, but that kind of scared me. Water. Are those literal catfish? Oh, apparently catfish are bad. Doom controls a little bit. Oh, shit. Okay. What does it mean, cats? Am I supposed to be collecting cats? Okay. This is on someone's real resume. I have cat-like reflexes. Now you see me, meow you don't. They should be hired immediately. No, this isn't really Doom controls. At least if you're talking about Classic Doom. Classic Doom is played by using the mouse and going like this. I am in a field. What is that? I want to know what you are. Is that a giant cat? It's a giant catfish. Good lord. And he's swimming in the grass. Come at me. Come to me. I'm going through him. Oh, okay. They should be put to death. The giant enemy catfish. Seaman. But cat. It is. Oh. I see. Giant cat statue. I think that was here before. Seaman stream when? If I ever get the game. Yeah, because I really want to hear Spock tell me that I suck. Oh, what is that? Holy, what the fuck? Ugh. Is that... Oh my god, look, it's me. Anyway. Get... That game... I'm pretty sure that game costs, like, an absurd amount of money. And I think I would... And I also need the microphone, too. Which I think also costs an absurd amount of money. It's the alley where Courage met Muriel. It does look like that. Muriel. Make Seaman stream a donation goal? Sure. Once we hit the donation goal for the Sailor Moon cosplay, that'll be the $300 one. Because then maybe if we have $300, we'll be able to afford everything that we need to play that fucking game. As a pup. Yeah. I remember the scene. Giant Japanese letters in the sky. Giant pieces of bubble gum. Oh, what next? What is this? Is that a cat turtle? Cat turtle bad. Oh, I got kicked out. Come stream when?
Excuse me? Pardon?
Okay. No, I get it because the name of the game that they were talking about was Seaman.
It's Mimi.
There is Mimi.
It's Mimi.
Yeah. Mimi's like, I am in your game now.
Eat the game. Inside.
Eat game from inside out. I'm glad my name on the donation bar is long and comes off the bar. Yeah, that happens. For some reason, like, it just doesn't stay consistent. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. But whatever. It's kind of funny. Alright. I think I'm done with Neko Yume. It's just LSD Dream Simulator, but with cats. Oh. Thanks for seeing me off, Mimi. Love it. Don't fix it. Alright. Let's see what's next. Heartworm. Okay. What's Heartworm? Sam receives a strange tape in the mail. Watching it brings her to a deeply unsettling place that feels strangely familiar. It's a feature. What? Yeah, we're the security breach of streams. Okay. Heartworm. Oh, I want to like read out who actually made these, but maybe I'll see it on the title screen. Or I could just look at the credits that are on the, Oh. This is like, Oh, it's like Resident Evil. Or like Alone in the Dark. Ugh, the tank controls. I haven't left the apartment in a week. That's not going to change now. Alright, well, I'm going to do the only thing I know how to do. Go to bed. This is not how you go to bed. To get off the bed. Now your blankets are all dirty. What's over here? Clinician's evaluation. Subjective. Sam, redacted, 23-year-old female, average height / weight, no relevant medical history, patient reported, insomnia, recurring intrusive thoughts related to self-harm / harm to others, low self-esteem, obsessive tendencies, episodes of panic, and high baseline anxiety, 7 out of 10. Patient described these symptoms as chronic and varying in severity, possibly related to traumatic events from childhood. Patient also mentioned social relationship suffering as a result of symptoms. Observation. Preliminary labs returned normal. Heart rate and blood pressure elevated. Patient avoided eye contact and appears anxious. She only spoke when queried. Patient appeared detached, preoccupied with thoughts. Assessment. The following diagnoses are based on currently available information and may change as additional information becomes available. Post-traumatic stress disorder, obsessive-compulsive disorder, anxiety disorder unspecified, major depressive disorder, recurrent, moderate, panic disorder, and generalized anxiety disorder. Plan. Need to gather more information. Patient referred to psychiatrist for further evaluation and urged to follow up at clinic in 7 days. Patient encouraged to research exposure therapy. What is a pirate's favorite instrument? A guitar. Hilarious. Alright. I'm going to assume that's about us. Ooh, a videotape. Am I in it? Where did that fall? There it is. I picked up the VHS tape. Okay. I go to the VHS player. I put the tape in. Let's see what's on it. Live before 11 p.m. I'm shocked. Yeah, I know, right? I was actually on time today. How you doing, Mai? Let's see what's on the TV. Oh, we had to clip through her head first. Oh, am I playing the videotape? Do you remember the 21st night of September? Okay, can't go that way. I go to house. I go to car. If vitamin A deficiency was an instrument, I'm sure it would be a pirate's favorite instrument. Those vitamin C. Where's the OnlyFans Daddy bottle striptease stream? That'll be the $1,000 donation goal. Trust me, you do not want to see me naked. I am hideous. The doors aren't locked. This car looks so familiar. What's going on? Come on, Dad. Let's go, TV. The house. It's locked from the other side. Can I look through the windows? It's hard to see, but I can hear the faint hum of static through the window. Is what's inside me watching this right now? What was this called? Heart something? I already don't remember. Maybe I can get in through the back door. I can, as a matter of fact. Oh, why is everything red outside like that? Yo, this fridge totally moves. You don't want to touch this fridge? This wall is covered in deep scratches. It's almost like this fridge moves. But, like, I can't move it right now. Yo, what's this? Nothing? I'm just trying to use my Silent Hill instincts. It's terrible out there. Yeah, I'll say. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Ooh, cool angle. So why am I just in someone's house? What's on the TV? The TV won't turn off. There's a VHS player, but there's no tape in it. Do I have to go find a tape? A handful of non-fiction novels. Nothing particularly interesting. Bottles hot tub stream when? Buy me a hot tub. The stairs are completely blocked off. I'm on a hunt for a VHS tape. Oh, a key. I picked up the key. What is this? Hallucinations as a trauma-based memory. Implications for psychological interventions. Holy shit, that couch is huge. How many people do you think live here? Is it just me? Do I live here? Routine information processing involves a process called contextual integration, whereby detailed encoding of incoming stimuli takes place, which facilitates later memory recall. For example, being able to remember who was at your birthday by recalling a full contextual image of the event. Also being able to remember what happened before and after a specific event due to the integration of relevant temporal information. What? I heard of the child. However, during a traumatic event, the need for a quick behavioral response requires rapid information processing. This is achieved through a temporary decrease in contextual integration and a quick response based on a basic perceptual processing. The provision of a rapid response to danger has the consequence of a vulnerability to experiencing intrusive memories of stressful events at a future date. The reduced contextual processing of the trauma stimuli make them difficult to recall on a voluntary basis due to the lack of integration with cues which normally facilitate recall. However, the information is typically triggered involuntarily by stimuli which have a perpetual match to some aspect of the traumatic event, a sound or visual stimuli that invokes the memory of the event. Therefore, within these theories, reduced levels of context... What? I know she's saying. I'm going to let her in after I'm done reading this. Therefore, within these theories, reduced levels of contextual integration are considered central to the development of trauma-related intrusive memories. Thereafter, the intrusions may be maintained through a number of cognitive and behavioral processes, such as avoidance, in order to develop a presentation of PTSD. However, in order to be diagnosed with PTSD, the individual or their clinician is likely to be confident that the intrusions are in fact memories of a stressful event. A number of pages are destroyed. In summary, the relationship between hearing voices, seeing visions, and traumatic events continues to intrigue clinical researchers. However, a full theoretical understanding remains elusive. The subgroup of voices and visions which are directly linked to stressful events are likely to be responsive to interventions which are based on a well-developed theoretical understanding of reactions to trauma. Daddy Bottles one night stand when? Never. You're not my type. Oh. I'm going to assume you're in there for some reason. Mimi, no. Mimi, no. Young lady. 3, 2. It's not that tasty.
She was like, I don't know.
Mimi. Alright.
Mimi, be in bed already.
Yes.
No, you should go in the window.
Two bottles, one cave story when? Stop it. Cave story will be completed someday.
Never.
It'll happen someday.
Never.
Never?
Never.
Ever?
Where's the piece?
I don't know. I want it. I already read this. More books than I would know what to do with. One of them is missing. I should put it back. The requisite creepy painting in the weird old house. No surprises here. There's a book over here. Can you go grab it? Or maybe it's this one? What? Why are you kicking me? Oh, you're just kicking me? No, you don't want to pick up that book. Where did that key go? Is it this one? I unlocked it. Okay. I just left the house. That hurts. Okay, that's fine. Do you remember? Show us the cat. She's at the window right now.
She's talking to squirrels.
She do be talking to squirrels.
She's busy. She's protecting the house.
She is. I can't interrupt her. It'll put our safety in jeopardy.
This game stinks.
I don't know, it's kind of interesting. You think every game is stink-a-poo-poo?
No, I like Naruto games.
You do like Naruto games?
Only some though. Some of them were really bad, like that one
Yeah.
that we tried.
Yeah.
It was the worst.
Can I go this way? I can, but why would I? Oh, I can run. Holy shit, thank God. I don't know. To the kitchen. Or not. Go. Like, that's so clearly movable. I don't understand. I don't understand what the game wants from me. I'm so confused. Where do I go? In here, maybe? The garage. The garage door won't budge. The opening is too small. Ah, sick. Fortnite battle. Oh my god, are you seriously lost already? Insert Kappa emoji here. Look at all these VHS tapes. What's over here? Narcissus and Goldman by Hermann Hesse. He thought that all men trickled away, changing constantly until they finally dissolved, while the artist-created images remained unchangeably the same. He thought that the fear of death was perhaps the root of all art, perhaps also of all things of the mind. We fear Fortnite stream when? Literally never. We fear death. We shudder at life's instability. We grieve to see the flowers wilt again and again, and the leaves fall. And in our hearts we know that we too are transitory, and will search for laws and formulate thoughts. It is in order to salvage something from the great dance of death, to make something that lasts longer than we do. I shit on the Olive Garden kitchen floors. Cool. I hope they enjoy that. Perhaps the woman after whom the master shaped his beautiful Madonna is already wilted or dead, and soon he too will be dead. Others will live in his house and eat at his table, but his work will still be standing hundreds of years from now and longer. It will go on shimmering in the quiet cloistered church, unchangeably beautiful, forever smiling with the same sad, flowering mouth. Aight. One second. Yeah!
Says you didn't tip him?
I thought I tipped them on the website.
No. You have $2? Because I was 20s and you have singles.
I should in my wallet.
Where is it?
It's on the table.
Just gonna take $2.
Okay. At least I should. Yeah. I'll go look.
Mimi. Leaves, so then you eat the wire. Don't do that. Hey. Hey. Stop. Mimi, stop. Mimi, no. Mimi, I'm gonna throw your coat at you. I'll throw this coat. Thank you. Good girl. Mimi. Mimi. Mimi.
And I have pizza.
Mhm.
Hashtag, dude.
As soon as you left, Mimi jumped up on the table and she was just doing the stream for you.
Oh, really?
You left and then she jumped up on the table. That's why that says cat on the desk.
Love it. Do you want just olives or both? Well, pick one because I'm going to have the other one.
I don't know. And then someone's talking about shooting. No.
Yeah, Dex-Ray's just being Dex-Ray.
Yeah, it says shoot on site. So he's talking about pooping in an Olive Garden.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going to put this pizza.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
All right. Give me a bite of this pizza because I'm hungry.
Yeah, she jumped up on the desk
Mm-hmm.
and was just up here for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And then she looked around, realized you were gone, and then jumped down and started trying to eat the wires.
Of course you do.
That's why they're stuck on the floor over there now because I was throwing it at her.
That's funny.
I was throwing shirts at her to try to help make her stop.
To be like, stop it. So I'm like in here. Like, it doesn't really seem like there's anything important in here other than that one book. Which is frustrating. Alright. How do I get up there? Oh. What do you do? I flipped the switch. Ah, secret stairs. Give me the book. I picked up the red book. Can I just fall down? Ah, I can't just fall down. Lame. Wait a minute. I saw you. Don't you fucking... Don't act like you weren't there. There was a guy outside the window. To the house. How you liking Heartworm so far? It's a nice atmosphere. It's a little quiet, but like that's fine. Alright, let's go put that book back in the bookcase. It reminds me a lot of Alone in the Dark. Placed a fake book in the empty space. Ah, that's how you move the fridge.
Really silly.
That is really silly.
That doesn't make any sense. You see, when I put this book here, the fridge moves over. Why is that a feature of the house?
Isn't that kooky? Ooh, the basement. Ooh, look at these cool camera angles. More tapes. Hundreds, maybe thousands of VHS tapes. Each one is dated. Seems like they go back decades. What are you fucking videotaping, Slenderman? Can I see? I just come out like a different person.
Mm-hmm.
I go behind the stairs.
No.
Is that not where I go?
No.
Oh, push, push, push. There's really no indication of like which things you can push and which you just can't. It's just kind of like I walk into it and then it just kind of like, oh, I guess I can move this one. More things to read. Surprised you didn't say the original Resident Evil. I think it has more in common with Alone in the Dark because of like the... It's kind of like a point and click adventure, but like only kind of. But then again, those two games are pretty similar. Letter from T.
T/Mr.
T/Mr. Sam, I tried calling, but your phone is disconnected and I didn't know what else to do. Everyone is worried. Your boss called Mom and said you stopped showing up. I called Jane, but she said she's not talking to you anymore. I know I haven't always been there for you, but if you need anything, I want to help. What's going on with you? Is this about what happened? It was 10 years ago, Sam. It's not your fault. You can't hang on to this forever. I love you. Please call me. T.
Mr.
Mr. T. Pity the fool.
There was something that happened 10 years ago and they're only asking her about it now.
I guess so.
Wow.
It happened 10 years ago, Sam. Fucking get over it, bitch.
Sounds like a not super cool family.
Fact.
Who the hell is Sam?
Hmm?
Who the hell is Sam?
I think that's me.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that either.
Yeah. Oh, am I going to heaven?
I guess so.
I'm gonna run there. Okay.
Weird.
This is all in the house? More VHS tapes. What is that? Oh my god. Okay.
A friend.
It's me, but all static-like. Cut to credits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
I know how these games go.
Yeah.
Vincent and
Do you
Anolfi.
remember the first time you realized that one day you were going to die?
I'm going to die.
Do you remember the way it got to your
I
work
couldn't understand that.
like electricity? The way it consumed your thoughts? The way it paralyzed you? Do you remember that day? Don't worry. I'll remind you.
To be continued. Nice atmosphere. Gameplay was a little slow. For my liking. It's hard to say things about the story because technically these games aren't, at least the way we're playing them, these games aren't done. So it's like really hard to be like, oh, the story felt incomplete, like, because it is. What's next? Dead Heat. Dames, lies, murder mystery, and zombies in the twilight years of the 21st century. Okay. There's gonna be women in this game.
Pizza tastes weird.
Does it?
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
Blub.
Blood?
Blub.
What are you talking about?
Probably just because I'm sick.
Oh, okay.
And I can't, like, taste properly right now.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm, like, nauseous.
Oh. Okay. Can I go full screen? I would like to be full screen, please. If I could ever get there. Hello?
Well,
My inputs are
you broke.
getting dropped mad hard. There we go. Ew, girls. Alright. Dead Heat. This demo is a work in progress of Dead Heat, a gothic noir adventure game inspired by the movies and video games that shaped the lead developer's young life. As such, this is not a complete level, nor do the mechanics best represent what the end result will be. Instead, we hope this demo will pique your curiosity and envelop you in the atmosphere we want the game to cultivate.
No.
We'd also like to thank you for taking the time to try out our demo.
No.
Hope the bugs aren't too bad.
No.
You can find this demo regularly updated upon at saxonsoftware.itch.io/deadheat. We hope to see you there.
No.
I stick to my guys. Thank you very much. I can be Sonia Vargas or Lilith Troy. And I can choose my fucking reputation. My inputs are getting dropped. Sonia Vargas. Sonia is a talented liar and highly persuasive woman with a keen sight into the hearts of men. Her deductive skills are formidable, though physically unimposing. And I am a dirty, dirty cop You need a drink?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Drink.
Water, juice, tea?
Bring napkins in here.
Okay.
Hand me a tissue for now. Look at Mimi.
I saw. She looks very regal. Okay. Let's start the game. About 20 minutes ago, I got another wake-up call from our kind boss, Soul. I barely had time to cover myself up before I was being stared down by a sweaty, bloated face on a blinding video phone monitor. Soul decided that we were in the right after all and pulled us out of suspension. How all he gave us to go on was a description of a corpse, now more asphalt than man, laying comfortably somewhere. So here we go again. Another cold alleyway in the dead of autumn, another corpse, and another reason to get out of this line of work. If there's one thing I know in this life, it's to never wake Lilith up for anything unless it's important or involves sex or food. I should see how she's doing. What?
According to this sample cap, lizards communicate by doing push-ups. I don't know if I believe you,
What?
but that's really funny.
Does that mean lizards are mad swole?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. They're just like... I guess that's why they're always like... Bike! Where am I? How do I play? Oh, I found myself. Oh, it's the same as the other fucking
big old
game.
butt.
Mimi does have a big fat ass. Speaking of big fat ass, I got one in this game.
You got a dumper?
I got a dumper. Where am I? I have no idea where I am.
Whatever. It's part of the game. Find yourself.
Hello? There we go. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. The view in front of me was something all too familiar. One more bum checking out of something. The blood on the floor indicated multiple lacerations from glass punctures. This guy's been bleeding out for a long time. Okay. Going in. Remember, if you find anything physical, check it over once you have it. You never know what you might find. Looks like one of those matchbooks from Lilith's time. Keepsake from his old life, maybe? Okay. Yo, look at all these fucking games he's got, bro. Nothing to see here. I'm not gonna lie, the controls are a little janky in this game. Stop it. Hello? Camera angle, hello? Alright. Bunny loops? That's just Thumper. That's not allowed. Mimi. Hey. Alright, Mimi. That's enough. Nope, you're in trouble. No, come on. Mimi, I love you. Mwah. But you're a pain in my ass. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh my god, a zombie. Alright. Does she have anything to say? Hey Sonia, find anything that could tell us who this was? I found this matchbook, no markings on it though. Or it's from Finnegan's. A matchbook from Finnegan's, a bar? I didn't know Michael handed those out. You ever see them down there? No, he doesn't do Kit Kats. Hell, he doesn't even sell cigarettes. Then what the hell is this? I don't know, but I think we should pay Michael a visit soon before he closes tonight. He may know something about Mr. Bryan or this matchbook. Well, if he's been hiding free matchbooks from us, I'm gonna break his fingers. You have a lighter. What the hell do you need matches for? It's the principle of it. One more thing. It looks like there's a number on the other side of one of the matches. 4.
5.
6.
Cool.
Alright. Look at all this stuff. I should get some blood for Bishop. CSI's been getting sloppy lately.
Miami?
CSI Miami. Yeah! Can I talk to you now? Hey Sonia, find anything that could tell us who this was? Yeah, I found his blood, bro. Apparently I haven't. I haven't found anything yet. Pointers? What do we know about this guy? Try running his name through Tanda in your badge file screen? How the fuck am I supposed to know that? It's time? I don't know the guy's name. I'm lost. Also, I can't play. Alright. Well, I've had enough. This game barely functions. I'm not playing it anymore. And it's also just really fucking boring. Sorry. A place forbidden. A library of Ouroboros and its vast store of occult knowledge is finally within your reach. In the end, it was almost too easy to find. Sure. It's broken. Like the table. The Library of Ouroboros, I'm finally here. It's almost anticlimactic to stand so easily within its walls. And after all those years of searching, if the rumors are true, the library contains knowledge beyond anything one might hope to find on Earth. Oh no, the game is broken. Oh no, my humor. Words of power, occult learning is enough to transcend death. It will be mine, all of it. I just need to know where to look. Fuck you, light. Too bright. You too. Oh no, my humor. He's broken. This door is immobile. I can only imagine what strange arcane secrets lies behind its varnished surface. A few volumes stand out of math and physics, but the rest are more obscure wings of science. Interesting, but not what I'm looking for. A transcript. I've been having these nightmares, Doctor. I'm alone, but I don't feel alone. Not like I should. Rather, there's no one with me. But that's not to say there's nothing around. It's difficult to explain, but it is an uncomfortable feeling. Something drones low in the background all the while. I can hear snatches of whispers, but only just barely. Like something is conversing with me just out of my range of hearing. Just as something is watching just out of my sight range. Everything's too still. It's wrong. I don't remember how I got there, and I can't figure out how to leave. Everything is all hallways upon hallways, shelves of books that look like they've never been opened. Almost all of them are still, and yet I get a feeling like I mustn't open any of them, whatever I do. There's a pull towards them, of course. The sense that I will learn more than I could ever hope to on Earth. But there's a danger, a vague creeping danger. The feeling that something is very, very interested in every move I make. Who or what might it be? I don't know. I don't know if it wants to bring me in or if it wants me to leave. How does it end? Well, as I mentioned, there's no real way to escape. Every place I go to leads to more rooms, but eventually, after a time, I don't really hear them, so much as feel them. Look no further, look no further, look no further. And then I wake, and every time I feel farther from this world. To be honest, Doctor, I hope it's all in my imagination. Hope I'm afflicted with some kind of mania. Because a place like that can't exist, shouldn't exist, and if it does, then I can only hope that no one else would be so unfortunate as to visit it. Aight. Cool. Ah, more. Excuse me one sec. The Minister's Doom. Act 3, Scene 2. Bernice enters, followed closely by the librarian. Bernice is breathless, looking both exasperated and slightly excited. The librarian's expression is unreadable as per usual. But my husband will find out about us. He won't stay out forever. I wouldn't be too sure, my dear. But shall we retire to the living room if we are to speak of such unpleasantness as your husband? Bernice's face breaks suddenly into a grin. She grabs the librarian's hand, taking him onto the couch beside her. Fine, then. If you're to stay, I want to hear some of those secrets you keep talking about. You can't play me the fool forever. I would never claim to do such a thing, my dear. Would you care to hear how I can stop a human heart with but a word? Goodness, that sounds dangerous. It most certainly is. I wish to hear it, then of course you shall. He leans close to Bernice, who closes her eyes as if expecting a kiss, but the librarian leans past her, whispering something in her ear. Bernice's eyes open wide. She gives a single jerk, a strangled groan, and goes limp, sliding off the couch. Too curious for her own good. He stands, reaching in one of his pockets to withdraw a single black case containing Bernice's wedding ring. Taking a cursory look around the living room, the librarian eventually focuses on a single point on the opposite side. Oh, man. The librarian crosses the floor, leaves his item, and turns to leave. As he does so, the scene darkens, leaving only a single spotlight to illuminate the stage. It's fixed on the small black case, which the librarian has decided to leave sitting atop the minister's writing desk. Okay. What is this? No. Locked. Damn. Why would I leave? I only just arrived. So much reading. A partial history of the library. The library of Ouroboros wasn't so much built as it simply came to be. That much we've been able to glean from the early murky tales about a certain endless structure rich in occult knowledge. The first tale was penned by an unnamed Gaelic mystic who compiled a variety of accounts from travelers complaining of strange dreams. Many of these travelers' accounts of the place were the same: endless hallways of strange materials, magic devices that seemed to give off light, or sounds without any visible source. But rarely were there many tangible details aside from these characteristics and the font of knowledge ringing the walls of the place. This, of course, changed in approximately 670 when the mystic was visited by a lone woman. She was reportedly wild-eyed, half-mad, and complaining of dreams much as the same as her fellows. But she claimed that these dreams became reality briefly, and that she at one point even visited that bleak place. She claimed to go run into a dark amorphous figure with a score of glowing red eyes. This figure apparently spoke to her, promising her black knowledge should she only pledge herself to it. Though the mystic asked how this woman escaped such a place, the woman gave him no explanation. In fact, she spoke no further, withdrawing from the mystic's hut to begin her traveling anew. She was never seen or heard from again. This testimony is hardly a concrete example of the library's existence, but it certainly makes one wonder. If tales like this could exist from the earliest days of modern man, what other truth could lie buried deep in the past, should one be willing to tunnel through the cobwebs of years to reach the ancient tales have hidden beneath? Alright. I do not understand the significance, but here we are. I have no idea. More books. Alright, this is an absurd amount of reading. I've literally done nothing but walk around, find a book, and read it. Like, when do I get to the game? This is the game. Yippee! I need more pizza. On the founder. They came to the domain, a blank canvas in the cosmos from places unknown and as old as time. They have existed longer than man, longer than the sentient stones of longer than the cosmic force that runs through all things. They have always been. They saw the ruin that coursed through the universe. The constant in and out flux of entropy. And with entropy went items of worth. And it was that worth that they sought to salvage. Not things, ideas, thoughts, power, untangible. Through the years they reached, for their powers were immense. Though eons they snatched up secrets, dark and light, but it wasn't long before it all became too much, even for those ancient. The remaining pages have been torn out of this book. In their place is a single piece of lined paper, with an untidy scrawl standing upon it in red ink. The key to go further could have been deciphered from the last word in each of these books. But I tore them out. I couldn't let anyone else go any deeper. Sorry, but trust me, it's better this way. As you close the book, you make out a single word scratched, not written into the inner cover. Your predecessor must have missed it, or else it was made after the note was placed. Telephone. Okay. Is there a telephone anywhere? Hello? Okay. I don't understand. Alright. I'm gonna go BRB just to finish eating. And then when I get back, we'll play some more of these games. Alright. See you in a little bit. I've returned, and I have to figure out what the fuck this game wants me to do with the phone. Phone beneath desk. Phone beneath desk? Welcome message. Welcome from all of our staff here. We're glad you're here. As we're sure you're aware, the Library of Ouroboros is located in a picturesque part of Britain, atop a grassy knoll east of Sussex. Many rural townships, obviously bereft of their own libraries, refer their villagers to the library. It is beloved by all. We hope you'll take your time perusing our vast stores of literature, nonfiction, fiction, occult knowledge, cursed knowledge, words to melt the eyes of anyone who reads them, the Psalms of murder, and otherwise. You'll certainly have time enough, Bernard. You'll certainly have time enough. Daddy bottle streams make you wet, and I'm glad I had that effect on you. A key. And a Mimi. Alright. Maybe that opens the store right here. This door is immobile. Maybe that opens this door. No, that's where I came from. Maybe it opens this door. Yeah, baby! That book mentioned my name. A coincidence, nothing more. Besides, it was mistaken. The library wasn't in England. I found it in the German city of Ulberg, sequestered away behind an ancient church. Such a small, unassuming front, as if by looking so plain it might hide from the rest of the world. What is this? A locked box? That was a code. Okay. You're an avid reader, aren't you, Bernard? You can't read these books, but don't fret. They'll pave your road to new knowledge. If you're stuck, think of yourself like a cataloger or librarian. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? The case towards the windows seems as good as a place as any to start. Meow. A frigid scene. There was no fog outside. Mimi. Okay. Locked as well. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I don't understand. You're an avid reader, aren't you, Bernard? You can't read these books, but don't fret, they'll pave your road to new knowledge. If you're stuck, think of yourself like a cataloger or a librarian. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? The case towards the windows seems as good. Okay. So maybe it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna write this down. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank God that was empty. Then 1, 2, 3. 4, 6, 5, 3. Is that your combo? Yep, baby. Let me in. Ooh, spooky. I've never felt threatened by a chair before. It's spooky in here. This is probably like a number pad. I have to open the right ones. Oh, damn. Seems like someone tried to board this room off. I can't remove the nails with my hands. Chi-chi. I hear whispers. I am unclear of my goal. Oh, wait. A screwdriver. Yo, let's go. I'm the best. We're going down to hell. Alright, this game's actually pretty spooky. How is this possible? Whoa. This is like some weird backroom shit. This book keeps changing. Picked up, you'll regret, you'll regret, you'll regret, you'll regret, you'll regret. Something is wrong. I need to leave now. Whatever you say, buddy. Something is scratching its way into my head. Oh boy, my vision's getting all funky. Your mind. Oh, he's speaking to me.
Your mind is fragile.
Yeah, whatever you say, man.
A tiny fissure here, a little force there. No more burnout. We could make you a shambling husk, make you walk these halls forever. But we see your curiosity, your potential. We have something more in mind for you. We think you
I don't think I will
it.
like it. Uh-oh. Thank you for visiting our library. Is it just a butterfly? Ah, that's it. I mean, that was kind of fun. The puzzles were simple enough. The story's interesting. And it has a nice, I mean, they all have the same aesthetic, but it has a nice aesthetic to it. And it uses the PS1, like, look really well. How many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. Alright, I can do 10 more. This one is Dread Delusion. In the Clockwork God's realm, where state-approved magic is regulated by machines, a dark corruption is taking hold. A small-scale, open-world RPG. Sure. Oh, boy. Did you know that children grow faster during the springtime? Alright. This is a time demo. Okay, whatever you say. You'll also have to get the win and secret ending in Sauna 2000. I don't know how to do that. You stand before an avatar of the Clockwork God. It makes abysmal sounds as it connects to the network of machines and magic spread throughout the city. You shift uneasily while you wait. You have no idea why you're here. Being called before an avatar in person is rarely a good thing. The mechanical anatomy shudders and grinds for some time, sputtering oil and steam. Abruptly, it stops. Just as you wonder if it's broken, a feather stylus pops out and writes in large angular letters, "You are subject number whatever number that fucking is." Yeah, sure. That's me. Your data requires amending. State your vocation. You clear your throat. Petty enforcer. You root out corrupted citizens in the city, often by force. Requires physical brawn. Scribe. You have a literacy permit to fabricate realm-wide propaganda. Requires mental wit. Yeah, sure, that one. You explain how you toil in the towers of happiness each day, writing glorious visions of the sacred city in rhyming verse. The best work is sent to the higher-ranking cipher scribes to be turned into intoxicating visions and sent abroad. You do not mention how everything you write is a lie, how the city is dying, with more corrupt citizens being dragged to their deaths each day. and you dare not write the truth. The machine scrawls, data amended. You have gained a delusion of mind. Subject number whatever, you have been selected for the sacramental duty. Your heart lurches as you read the quickly drying ink. You do not know what the sacramental duty is, only that those who are chosen never return. The sacramental duty is as follows: to find the source of the realm's pestilence, which putrefies the soul and makes rotten the harvest, and to forever bring an end to this corruption. Failure will result in death by incineration. Chances of success are, calculating, none. May the blessing of the clockwork god be with you. Please exit via the portal. Yeah, okay. Alright, here we go. Okay. Very peaceful. Oh, who's that? What do we have here? Another outcast from the city of shit and steel, no doubt. Tell me, has your god cast you away to die? Yes. At least you recognize the absurdity of that damn place. Since your people came and built that abomination, this land has been slowly rotting. So I'll be keeping an eye on you, outcast. Okay. Ah, itchy feet. The town of Hollow. My people were never allowed past its walls. We natives have been here since the world forging, but even as we starved, this town kept us out. And in the end, when its people writhed in strange agonies, they locked it up and discarded the key in that tower up there. Oh, I'm already here. What is this? Saving is disabled in this demo. Please exit via the portal. Tower has sustained significant damage. Would you like to engage automatic repairs? Yes. Upgrades are disabled in the demo. Please have a nice day. Town quarantine key. Key allowing entry into the town of Hollow. When the corruption reached the town, it was sealed shut and its people left to perish. Divine order log. The town of Hollow is lost. Yesterday, the screams rising from the streets terrified me, but now the silence is much worse. Could we have prevented this if we'd punished more insubordination? Rewritten more lives with Cypher? Yes, surely. The clockwork god and his divine grace will judge our methods defective. I locked the quarantine door and sealed the last of them in. What more could I do? Alright, starting to piece together what this story could be. Seems like we're in some sort of apocalyptic situation where they believe in this clockwork god, but it's all a lie, and it's like a proven lie. So now the people who are in the know are trying to recover. That just looks like a brain. What are you? Home spell. Returns the caster to Hollow, but at the cost of an affliction. Nothing equipped. Select with control, then hold right mouse button to cast. I see. Subject number whatever. Your presence here was predicted. Do you seek help with the sacramental duty? Yes. Leave this town. Seek the Cypher Scribe in his tower. Pass the river. He will direct you further. me somewhere? Maybe not. There really isn't a lot to say about this game. Whoa. Should really start looking where I'm stepping. What are you? I got a coin. This door requires a key. Really don't know what to do. And my patience is getting tried. Honestly, I might call it a day after this one. A jawbone buried in a small mound by a waterfall. Hopefully, whoever this belonged to perished long before the age of decay. I mean, you're not wrong. It hasn't even been 2 hours yet. I know, but it... Unfortunately, today isn't the best day for me right now. And I think it's affecting the stream. So that's why I might have to cut it off a little early today. But I will be doing a part 2 to this to make sure to finish it off. Let's see. As you clasp the door handle, your head throbs, your vision blurs, and a bitter taste rises in the back of your throat. Telltale signs of an illusion taking hold. You're still atop a hill with the sacred city in the distance, but now the neon star burns golden in a blue sky above a glittering multitude of machine towers, skyships, ferry grain, and goods overhead, propelled by faultless cipher magic. You recognize this as realm-commissioned propaganda, a utopic vision to draw colonists here from the old kingdoms. A machine knight towers over you, the voice emanating from its sealed helmet is shrouded in static. State your business. It leans closer. You're not from the Divine One, are you? I am tasked with sacramental duty. A sigh crackles through the air. You're not the first to have come here with that burden, nor the last, I suspect. Its head tilts up towards the fake blue sky. I could help you, but I want something first. It points an armored finger at a tower in the distance. That tower with the bridge over the river is a Divine Order prison. My assistant scribe was taken there. A pause. She is surely dead, but the filtrate extractor she carried, I need it urgently. Your body tingles as the illusion fades. The blue drains from the sky, the towers crumble to dust, and the machine knight is gone. Okay. Oh boy. Just gotta figure out where to go. I don't know why so many games are so against objective markers. I get it, immersion, but like, I also would like to know where I have to go. What's in here? I do not have this key. I really don't know. Oh, another coin. And a dead guy. A friendly face, thank the clockwork god. I was thrown from my airship. One of those things got on board. I was ordered by its grace, no less, to clear out the brigands and thieves currently squatting in the Hollow Town Tavern. Apparently, brigands and thieves have taken control of the tavern in Hollow. They're selling an array of spoils looted from this chaos. Here, our spy found a way in. Kill them, make merry with them, I don't care anymore. I failed. My data will be erased from the esteemed archives. In the end, it was just as its grace predicted. I really don't know what to do. Unlock this door. If not, I'm calling it quits. Shit, I opened it. What is this? This contraption looks quite complex. You haven't the slightest clue what it might do. The cipher scribe in this strange tower would probably be interested in this. Okay. Okay. With sword and strength, this would break. Okay. Oh, hey. What's up, bro? I must admit, for someone so hopeless, you're tenacious. Let me warn you, the strangeness that plagues the land, this corruption, is not what you think. Attacking it with brute force is idiotic. If you really want to help, there are other ways. Come find me, we can speak. Otherwise, you're on your own, and then you're truly fucked. I think I'm done with this. This one. Cause like, personally, not a fan. It's just kind of boring. So I'm gonna call it quits for now. And I know I was just on one. But I'll do one more BRB, and then maybe after that BRB, because I have to use the bathroom, I'll feel up to doing the rest of the games. And we'll continue with Ode to a Moon. I'm kind of starting to, I think part of what's happening is that, to be frank, I'm just getting really bored because a lot of these games are the same. You just walk around, you find a book, you read a lot of text, and then you rinse repeat that. And I don't know, the first two horror games that we played that were in this collection weren't like that. The first game was like, yeah, you explored a little, but like you interacted with the objects, and your environment changed depending on what you did. There were secrets that were just like how you progressed through the game, and like that was cool, and it felt so immersive. And then the second game was just like find the candles, the game, which like that's just whatever. That's just a scavenger hunt. And then the Sonic game again is like the first one. So it's like those three are the odd ones out right now, and it just everything's kind of blending together. Everything is kind of like boring me right now. Like I need something to like wow me right now, because right now I'm like falling asleep. Anyway, I'm gonna go BRB. I have to go to the bathroom. I will be back soon, so I'll be right back. I'm back. We do Ode to the Moon now. For centuries, the town of Ashfield has celebrated Thanksgiving with a week-long festival, but everything changed in 1986. What happened? Is that the bite of 86? Play. There we go. There we go. Is this the tape? Yes. The only one? As far as we can tell. Are you sure? Nominally, there might be others. Word from the sheriff's office? No, none yet. It's been months. Yes. Location? Upstate. Assignment? The Ashfield Harvest Festival. Jesus. Yes. Tragic. Are you all set? Yes, I'll find out what happened. Good. We are counting on it. Beautiful. It's still midnight. $56K can wait. I need to go to the bathroom first. Whatever you say. Whoa. Okay. What the fuck? Jesus. Oh, now I'm on a train for some reason. More trains. Balls? Balls. I'm alive. Good for you. I'm glad that you are alive. Oh, this is where the train stopped, apparently. Okay. What to have? There we go. Oh. No ticket booth or newsstand has not seen action in decades. God, that was scary. I'm waking the whole neighborhood up. That's thanks to these dogs. Can't see a thing. Getting tangled in all sorts of shit. Getting hard to see. Oh boy. Covered in thorns and scratches. Yes, finally a way out. Climb, climb, climb. I wish I could see anything. That'd also be really cool. starting to get it. Hello. This is getting ridiculous. Like, come on. I can't even see where I'm going. Like, the eclipse is happening any minute now. Better head back to the old courtyard. Sure, I guess. I can't. Fuck this. Eject tape. I can't fucking see anything. At this point, I'm just gonna stop if I'm just not having fun. Effigy. Explore an abandoned prison moon that has been overrun by a cult of former inmates in this fast-paced retro FPS. Sure. Shooting. Yo, is this dude? I got a gun. I cannot move. Hello? I actually cannot move. Good game. Oh. What the fuck? Alright, game's broken. Good game. Next, I guess. Erasure. Working alone at night, only the hum of dozens of deep simulation pods to keep you company. Something is waiting for you. Sure. Is it Mimi? Is Mimi the thing that's waiting for me? Mm-hmm. Wow. And he's... Uh-oh, she's certainly coming. Photosensitivity warning. Some people may find certain visual elements in this game overwhelming. Okie dokie. Wow me. Amy, you're really going at it, huh? Hmm. She probably do want dinner. Hello. Oh. Sure. Okay, I have no idea what that was. It's shy. It always gets moody when one of you has to do something. That or doesn't like what I've done to it. Whatever. You can go now. Leave? Oh, okay. Oh, I guess that was some sort of VR game. User deceased. F8. User abusing safety protocol. F14. I'm out of here. Riding the elevator. Don't really know where I'm going. Going to EBDB. Neat. Love the blaring noise. Cool. Don't know where I am at all. Now what's going on in here? Connect. Okay. Entering simulation. Establishing link to your user neural interface. I see. Okay. User deceased. Okay. I don't really know what I did. I might have just killed a man, but here we are. Well, I guess crisis averted. It's not blinking anymore. I don't know, man. There's just really not a lot to say about these games. They're really just kind of unremarkable. At least that I've seen so far. I hear more alarms. Unremarkable in a good way? No. Literally what Randy just said right now. Not gonna lie, kinda lame. And I kind of feel bad because that's like, I'm kind of feeling like that's this whole stream, is that this whole stream was just kind of lame. Because none of these games are really anything to write home about. They just kind of are here, and they're not very they're very unremarkable. There's nothing to say about any of it. So it's like, I have no commentary. So I don't know what to do. What the fuck? Beans, what the fuck? I got a small file size game if you wanna. I don't know. I just want to finish this off and then call it a day, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did something in this game actually fucking scare me? Has it finally happened? Something in this game actually kind of scared me? Get the fuck out of my head. Get out of my head. If I want to feel the limit in here, I can do it. Not hurting anyone else, so what difference does it make? What gives you the right to come into my sim and tell me what I can't do? Just some fucking loser slob. You're trying to mess with me. Get out of me head. Get out of me head. Tossed it into chat. Glorified genders. Alright, if you didn't have that set up, you'd be meeting here. Mimi!
She wants dinner.
She'll get dinner. It's all fake, but I can feel it. When they fight back, I want to feel it. Okay, I don't know what you want. Just want to keep working on this program. Almost got the blood moving like I want it. Don't touch my goddamn files. Uh-huh. Alright, I'm a little over this. Stop now. Oh no, he's getting closer. Oh god. Oh no. I think this is the closest that this game has gotten to being scary. You were a slave fucko that can't handle any of this? Alright, well, you're a wage slave fucko. Okay, now that just got rid of any fucking scary that this game was. It called me a fucko. How am I supposed to take that seriously? Am I done yet? It's kind of what I've been asking myself for like this whole fucking stream. Am I done yet? Tasty ramen is scary. Alright, if you say so. Randy, I understand that you're like talking about the game. It was a little rude. He's like just putting like boo and Z's and tomatoes in the chat. Like I get it. But like, it's kind of hard to tell, at least for me right now, if you're talking about the stream or just the game. Because I don't know, whatever.
It's probably the game.
It's probably just the game. Because the game is, like, am I done? Like, I should have been done by now. Fair, yeah. Because, like, this is Haunted PS1 demo disc.
Oh, good.
And... yeah, no, it's all good, Randy. It's fine. But it's just like, how about... When do I get scared?
When do I get scared?
Legit. Like, when do I get scared?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, only, like, stream is always great. Thank you. I don't understand what the fuck is happening. Yeah, me neither. Legit. Like, the main problem with this is that I'm just, like, I'm just kind of doing things. When do I... What's my goal? When do I win? And like out of all of these games, I think this one was the only one that had any semblance of a scare. And like I feel bad because this was suggested to me and I'm harping on it so hard. But it's like this game's giving me nothing to work with. This is kind of cool, I will admit. But like every other fucking game in this collection has done this. So like it's not as cool anymore. Oh yeah, Mimi?
Gosh. It sounded like a person.
It did.
It sounded like a people sneeze.
It did sound like a people sneeze. Sound like someone.
She sneezes like a grown man.
It's true, she does. This would be more scary if, like, I knew what anything on screen was.
Yeah, it's hard to like comprehend what's happening.
Oh, that was the game?
Yeah, this is the end.
Okay. Hotel Mario is better. That menu thing lowered the stream frame rate. But, like, that was the game. Can you tell me anything of what that game was about? I just felt like I was just walking. Things happened. The end. And, like, that's the thing I just don't like about some indie horror games, is that it's just that. How much more do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, here we go. Tasty ramen. According to J Films, this one's actually scary. A colorful horror game about a haunted ramen mascot. Alright, scare me. Okay. Oh hey, welcome to the special gameplay demo version of Tasty Ramen. Just a quick explanation before we can start. You can run while holding the shift key. You can grab items by pressing E. You can place them again by pressing E again. Pressing the left mouse button makes you throw them. Remember, items that hit the ground can make attracting noises. One last thing, if you get tired of the game, escape lets you leave right away. That's it, let's go, ha! E. Don't know what this goes to, but whatever. This is like a... What are these? Oh, is it like... I can't believe I'm about to make this comparison. Is this game fucking... Whoa. Is this game like fucking Rugrat... I don't want the chair! Ah, I guess I died. Okay. This game is like Rugrats Rugrats Studio Tour, where there's just a fucking thing with a million locks on it, and you have to like get all the keys. Oh, there's another one. Pick it up, maybe sometime today. Okay. And I got killed, and I didn't even see the fucking mascot. Okay. I heard it, but I don't see it. Oh! Okay. It seems like once I'm seen, that's it. Which, if that's the case, that's some poopy garbage right there. Sure. Pick it up. Or not. Pick it. Yes. Don't look at me. Okay. No! Fuck you. Ah! Use shift to run. Yeah, I've been doing that. Damn it. I was so close. Oh, hello. Ah, fuck you. How do you even kill me? Do you just eat me? Is that your fucking secret, Captain? I don't want the fucking chair. Oh! Can I have this? Please, thank you. Okay. He's on the prowl. Give it to me. Give it to me. One more. Yes. Yes. Am I free? Ha ha ha, you did it. Very impressive. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay demo. You know, if you want to catch up with the latest development, just go here. Okay, time for some credits. This is a game by Marcus Horn. The music is Taiko Drums by Joe Bro with edit by Congus Bungus. Stealth Steady Basic by Solja Shiva. Sounds from that thing. Most graphics are made by Marcus Horn. Some additional graphics, including the artwork, are made by Elena from Winkelreich. Fonts are November fonts and Snigla by Halia, whatever. Hope to see you in the next version. Now go through that door before I start crying or something. Ha 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 ha. Hey, there we go. This game, big poopy butt. Honestly, that was probably one of the more fun games on here because I actually got into that. So you know what? Good on them. Good on that one. That one was a nice, quick, simple, fun game. It wasn't scary because it was just the fucking... It's just a fucking bowl of ramen. But at least it was entertaining. Orange County. Elon's Children. The beige. Middle-class housing. The beige. Sprinklers. The beige. Your skateboard feels like the only real thing in this place. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, boy. Okay. Whee! Yo, first person skateboarding game, let's go. Yo, what's this over here? Grass? What the fuck is going on? Iced tea. Okay. Sure. I do not understand what I'm doing or what my objective is. But here we are. Slurpee. Okay. Am I just finding vending machines and getting different beverages? Is that my goal? Yeah, beep yourself. I don't quite understand. I want to talk about a game that's big poopy butt. This game's just mad unclear. I also don't know, what am I supposed to be doing? Is this really the whole game? I just get dramatic stings of different types of drinks? What's this one? Lo mein. Isn't that Chinese food? It's not a beverage. I just don't know. Hit up all the vending machines. That's what I figured. Considering those are really the only things I can interact with. Damn, dude. The fucking controls in this game are so fucking janky. Am I like at the end of the world? Like, what is this? What do I got next? Shopkeep. Taquito. Why am I getting taquitos in a vending machine? No! Okay. I guess I got killed. Alright, well that was fun. And by that was fun, I mean like, wow, were the controls in that game fucking terrible. Next is Filth Breed. Filth comes crawling out of the cracks. Is it me? Am I the filth? Welcome to Filth Breed. Would you like to read the tutorial? Sure. Click to advance the slideshow narration. Use the arrow keys to move and the mouse to look around. Once you find a firearm, scroll up on the mouse wheel to draw your gun and click to shoot. You can't interact with objects in your surroundings if you're ready to open fire. Lower your guard and holster your weapon by scrolling down. Click on objects to interact with them depending on the prompt shown at the bottom of the screen. Ammo is sparse and there's no health recovery, so don't go in guns a-blazing. Whatever you say then. Homeless shelters are all across the state have reported the disappearance of several people in the past few months. Investigators are pointing to Michigan truck driver Louis Burton as a prime suspect. Having a well-documented track record of smuggling cocaine across the border, he too is nowhere to be found. His former partner has confirmed Burton's involvement in the case, but remains adamant that he's not absconding. According to his testimony, Burton's been recruited by a local cult and held captive in an unknown location. While these claims have yet to be verified, a transport truck matching that of the suspect has been located next to a warehouse in the outskirts of Detroit. Higher-ups remain skeptical, but you've been tasked to search the area for any evidence pertaining to the case. Can I just use... Okay, I can just use that. Okay. You turn back straight away and tell your superior you found nothing. Your quick return and short report raises some eyebrows in the office, but nobody was buying that cult nonsense anyway. You feel like an absolute coward and quit the force shortly after. The trail goes cold and the case is eventually archived. Ah, cool. I got the ultimate wuss ending. By complete fucking accident. Okay. Let's try again, I guess. Because it just kicked me out of the game after that. I was just exploring. Alright. Nothing over here. You were right, Sally. We should have never trusted those crazy fucks. They keep us all down here in the dark, trapped like cattle. We're just animals to them. Some of us are even starting to act the part. There's this Lucas guy who walks on all fours and bites you when you're sleeping. Oh yeah, he's in my chat right now. I miss you, Sally. I miss the gang back home. I miss fucking Brightmoor. I hear them chanting again. It's time. Alright. Weird culty nonsense. Got it. Is that a gun? Found an old guac. Guac?
What?
Yeah, guacamole. What is that fucking noise? Ah! Yeah, you.
Why did you say guac?
Because it's a Glock, and
Why
I
did
can't.
you say guac?
Because I'm
Are
stupid.
you done yet?
I'm almost done.
Because the lights are starting to give me a huge headache.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I think there's like one or two more after this. Like, I'm getting pretty quickly.
I'm sick.
Every time I wake up, there are roaches in my mouth. Are they getting
Cool.
in? Are they coming out? Clever little buggers, pulling out my teeth. Laying eggs under my tongue so I can't chew and spit.
What?
Every time I wake up, there are roaches in my mouth. Are they getting in? Are they coming out? I can't take it.
Okay.
Dang. It's an interesting sound. What time is it? What day is it? It all just blends together after a while. I can't even tell dreams from reality anymore. No matter if I open or close my eyes, it is only pitch black around me. What's worse is the things I do hear. I wish I didn't. There's crawling hands and feet all over the ceiling, and they can't be all mine. I can confirm I do indeed do that.
Do me a pizza.
You want a pizza?
Yeah, do me a pizza.
Do me a pizza?
Do me a pizza.
Okay.
Why are the plates in this? Why did you do this?
This one's your plate.
This thing on it.
Okay.
If I take this, put the thing on it.
There you go. Okay. Come here, pizza. There you go.
That's a wide boy.
It do be a wide boy.
There's like 6,000 pepperonis on. on it. What the fuck?
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Why you be like that, bro?
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. I go home now. Pull shutter.
There's too many Ronies.
Too many Ronies? Okay. Then
Too many.
have one with no Ronies.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably get that one tomorrow since I already did it.
Okay. There you go. Alright, going upstairs. Inspect. Looks like some kind of sacred book. What language is that?
Apple.
Oh, yeah, it's probably Apple. That makes sense to me. Yeah, this is my house. This is the longest hallway in my home. The tatami mats are horribly damaged. Hey, look, a dead guy.
Cool.
Neat. Whoopsie, I fell
Fell in a
down.
hole.
Look at that fucker. Look at all these big ass boys. I'm in the buggy space. Yucky. Oh, hello. How about get away from me? You were right, Sally. We should have never trusted these crazy fucks. Oh. I was here. Did I just go in a giant fucking circle?
Maybe.
No. No.
It literally is like that video. There's just a big circle.
No. Wait, but I can't do anything now. Because this way is blocked off now. And there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
Oh, I took the gun right out of his pocket, and the idiot didn't even flinch. If only I had the balls to do it before. It's too late for me now. Whoever's reading this, I pray you can make better use of it. Just don't bother aiming for the head. I've seen these freaks last well over a week without it. Well, I've already... Alright, I guess I was supposed to read that when I took the gun. I guess I just leave now.
Yeah, I think you're just done.
Alright, well...
You did everything, I think.
Grandma's calling out for me. I'm out of here. You block the old iron door and take a moment to bask in the sun, out of reach of those creatures. Back at the station, you debrief your superior on everything you found. You don't even bother trying to not sound crazy. After a moment of awkward silence, he finally congratulates you for the good work. He then suggests you take a couple of days break. You go home and try your best to get some sleep. Come morning, you wake up to the news of a fire at the warehouse. The place went up in flames well before a team could be dispatched to check on your finding. It's all gone. 12 bodies have been recovered so far, but the police are hesitant to identify them as human. They're hard and hollow, like man-shaped shitten shells. Pest control ending. Ending 3. Well, that's all I'm gonna do. That was underwhelming. I just went in a giant circle left, and it was like, alright, that was it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 more. I know. Killer bees. The found footage from the killer bees case has been leaked online. You can witness what the officials hid for all these years, strictly 18 plus. Well, I hope there's no porn in it.
Find out.
Yeah. If I see nudity, I'm just stopping it immediately. Oh, that's probably why. This game contains disturbing images and gore. Bees! Killer bees! standard statues. Easy, please. Video mode. Oh, do I want it to be VHS or PS1? VHS seems like it is what it wants to be. Tape 1. I can't read it. Wow, I can't see a fucking thing. Wow, I don't even know what I picked up. Well, I got a gun. Watch out. I'm coming for you. Alright, creaky noises, cool. We're walking. We're schmoving. Creaky, creaky. Still walking. Still have a gun. I'm picking up stuff. Oh no, not a bath. I don't want to take a bath. Is this the whole game?
Yeah,
Walking in the dark?
probably.
Neat. So, like, what am I shooting?
Grandma.
Alright, I gotta shoot Grandma. Sorry, Grandma. You've been alive too long. It's time to go. Shoot your tub.
This also feels like that video.
A little bit. Ah, bees! Shoot the 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 bees! I shot the
It's a little
bees.
silly to say the least.
Honestly. Thank God I shot those bees. Give. Uh-oh, is that gonna meet? Is that the alarm for more bees? Wow. I hear banging. Oh, it's remarkably blue in here. But it's not like that matters. Moving on. Come on, let me shoot more bees. Give me something to do. Ah, bees! Shoot the 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 bees! Phew. We shot the bees. Thank God I had enough bullets for the bees. Bottles, smells confirmed. I do stink.
It was because you said that you were scared of the bathtub.
I do stink. And I am scared of a bathtub. I'm not going to tell you which one.
All of them?
All of them. Am I out of here? Where am I going? Ah, more darkness.
Guys?
I watch TV. Shoot the TV! What?
Poltergeist.
It is. Are they here? The bees?
Yeah.
I am being assaulted. Whoa! What the fuck?
It's just a mannequin.
Jesus? Ugh.
Yeah.
Bitch, do I look like? Yo, is that a shotgun? Fucking sick.
But like, why do you need it?
For the bees, of course.
That's kind of what it seems like so far.
Yeah.
It's just for the bees. So why
Shot.
is this game rated mature? I don't understand.
I don't know. What do I need a shotgun for? For the monkeys, of course. Come here, monkeys. Mrs. Potato Head, that's kind of fucked up.
Those potatoes has murdered. He shoots animals.
Uh-oh. The bees! The bees! The bees! The bees! The bees! The bees!
Why are all these kind of like anticlimactic so far?
Yeah. All of these are really fucking lame. And, like, I'm not trying to, like, like, the fucking, like, the creator, because, like, it's hard to make a game, I get it.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm just giving my honest opinion on, like, how I feel about playing all these games.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, if I'm gonna be honest, they're kind of boring. I'm just shooting bees in this game.
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's the whole game. I also don't know what to do now.
Yeah.
Shoot the boards? Like,
I don't know.
there's nowhere else to go as far as I
Not
can
go in the
tell.
doors? There's some door.
I cannot go in the doors.
I don't know.
The only thing I could think of is that I have to go back now.
Mm.
I hope not, like, all the way back.
Mm.
Oh, wait. There's a little passageway over here
Okay.
where the portal used to be. What the fuck is
It's a
this?
ham.
Oh yeah, fucking gimme ham. Thanksgiving dinner is gonna be fucking hype, bro.
No.
Yes.
No, that's turkey.
Fuck, you're right. Christmas dinner.
You're an idiot. Why did you say Thanksgiving?
I don't know, I meant to say Christmas. Oh shit, more portals, let's go.
Just because you have ham on Thanksgiving.
I do have ham on
Doesn't
Thanksgiving.
mean that that's normal.
It's true. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Ah, the bees! The bees! The bees! The bees! The bees! The bees! Phew. Crisis averted. This game sucks.
I'm really nauseous.
This game sucks the fucking fat one. More bees! Oh, no! Jesus fucking Christ! Ah, not the bees! Ooh! Ooh! No! Baby bees! Baby bees! Baby bees! Baby, please! Alright.
You gotta calm down. How many are left?
2. I'm done. I'm done with this one. This is ridiculous. What?
You're not allowed.
Okay, there we go. Next. That was ridiculous. If my ham ain't rotating, I don't want it. Alright, this one's Until Big Light. A narrative adventure about mice, fat cats, and the never-ending quest for cheddar. Alright. It's the middle of no light.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
It's the middle of no light, and you've just been rudely awakened by your landlord demanding an extortion amount of rent. You don't have the cheddar to cover it, so you've gone into the nearby neighborhood in search of odd jobs to scrounge up crumbs. I feel the same way, Randy. Randy was like, what the fuck? Fucking walking around doing nothing, shoot bees, and find a ham?
And find a ham.
That was legit the whole game.
Well, the game didn't end. You just.
I know, but like,
I know, you were bored.
I was done. What's fucking...
Eat hot chip and lie.
This whole game is eat hot chip and lie. The hefty mouse behind the bar looks you up and down, their paw rapidly spinning a bolt of cloth inside a thimble. Hi there. Haven't seen you around here before. Surely you didn't just wander in from the trail.
I did.
What if I did? I'd be fairly impressed. Not many a mouse is able to avoid those roving packs of feral beasts. Best to keep the cordoned off zones where we know the fat cats are able to ensure our safety. Have you been out there? Gods no. How do you know it's dangerous? I've been told as much, and I don't go around questioning an entity as all-knowing as fat cats. There are better games on Roblox. Honestly, from what I've seen, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, is there something you need?
Got any crumbs?
Ah, just what I like to hear. A mouse motivated to work. I mean, assuming you are looking to work for those crumbs.
No.
What do you need to be done?
Well, we have a bit of a roach problem in the cellar. They're quite huge. Would probably take a skilled swords mouse to fell one. So, that rules you out. But I got something more your speed. A letter that needs to be delivered. Are you familiar with the 9 Lives?
What's that?
Really? It's the biggest chain owned by fat cats. You've definitely seen one at some point. They're everywhere. At any rate, there's one just further down the path here. That's where you're going. Take this letter and give it to the cashier.
You were given the mysterious letter. Apparently it was a smash invitation.
They'll be the ones to pay you. Don't listen to any pleas they come up with. They're a rampant liar.
Who are they?
No one. Don't go poking your snout into things. Trust me, just hand that over and you'll get something nice in return. Let me know when it's taken care of. Stay safe out there.
Okay. Wee. Gotta get me them qualms. Gonna get me some qualms. 9 lives. Here we are. Hello. They lean lazily on the counter, obviously young, obviously extremely bored. They don't seem to notice your approach. You wave your paw a little at them and they come too. Oh, hi. Are you, buying something? Letter for you. They shift nervously, averting their gaze from yours. What do you mean? You hand them the mysterious letter. Look, I don't have anywhere near enough crumbs. Just a messenger. Sure, but first you, then who? What if they sent someone actually threatening to my burrow? I mean, my parents' burrow, but, I mean, I live there too, just not with them, you know, because they suck. Anyway, I don't think I can afford that. You gotta help me out. What's in it for me? I'm sure we'll figure something out. Look, my friend can take care of all of this, I promise. Or not, I don't really know. But they've been looking for someone. Helpful. Apparently, I'm too gung-ho, whatever that means. Okay? Alright, so... yeah, head out here. Take a left. You should see a real small path through the grass that'll take you to a cliff. Knowing them, there should be an old mouse staring at nothing out there. They know everything there is to know about this place. They'll know what to do about the barkeep. And I know you've got a lot of questions about all this, so I'm sure they can clue you in on what a mess this place is. Here, this is a note explaining everything. Just hand that over. You were given the hastily scrawled note. I'll close up early and meet you over there when I'm done. We'll talk more about what to do. This is exciting. If you say so. Hi, Lucas. The other Lucas. It is. Today might just be the red letter day we've been waiting for. If you decide to help, my friend. Anyway, I gotta start getting stuff put away here. Go get caught up. Good luck. Sure. Whatever. Are you the old mouse? Yeah.
Why, hello there, Squirt. What can I do for you?
I have a note for you.
Oh, let me have a look. Oh, that poor youngling. I suppose you have a lot of questions, don't you?
What's going on here?
A farce of monumental proportions, Squirt. The felines have swindled us, time and again. But what's happening now is by far the worst swindle that they've ever wrought.
Oh, tell me what's going on.
Infiltration, undermining, turning us against one another, creating insurmountable walls between us. An external group to turn a hateful eye upon stops one from focusing on the real internal issues. A dastardly plan to blind us with our own hatred. The barkeep was just such a mouse who fell, entranced by the siren song of the blame. A thoughts movement that placed all of the hardships of mousehood squarely on the shoulders of non-mice, excluding the felines, of course. Anger is far easier to harbor than love. The cats knew that and exploited it to its fullest.
What did they do?
Tell me, when was the last time you saw a rat?
Never seen one.
There's a reason for that, as there is for all things. One that I'm sure you understand. Originally, this oak stood above all the woods here. A guardian high above the tree line. The fat cats would have those they call lesser beings with gold calculation, hanging from its branches. The tree of growth, they called it. We shed the weight of their burden upon us as a society to achieve greater heights, or so they'd have you believe. The barkeep was the grim caretaker of this place, an ancient family home that they had themselves inherited. Eventually, the oak turned, in time, into an inn, but they couldn't keep it afloat after the issuance of cheddar. But with the advent of the den, no soul wished to venture this far, especially not for a fee. Desperate and low on cheddar, they turned the oak over to fat cats when they expressed a keen interest in the location. The rats weren't the only undesirables in the eyes of the felines. One group is rarely enough to bear the brunt of such ire for so long. Quickly, the oak became a harbor for all sorts of enemies of the establishment. Any who earned their ire began to quickly disappear. For a while, the mice brought here would simply be adjusted. No one was ever quite the same when they came back. It wasn't until much later we realized that the bastards were making them infertile. That's why you have to stop them.
Excuse me?
You're an unknown entity here. I've seen you skulking about, trying not to be noticed. You slip in and out of that burrow like a spirit in the night. Going unnoticed seems to be a skill you've honed well, and it's something that could benefit all of Mousekind tonight. Easily enough, you could slip into the oak, scale it, and topple the feline patriarch that hides up top, silently lording over us.
Alright, this is enough exposition!
His gaze never falters from this place here.
I know, but I'm still frustrated.
The cat in the tower controls it all, without raising a single paw. But they never see it coming. You're so meek, so modest in physical stature. After all, face it, you're the perfect mouse for the job. They've all taken so much from us, it's time we take it back. We can burn away the blight that has plagued this once great society.
I just want to pay rent.
Ha! Rent. That's a good one. Who do you think owns all the land around here? The landlord? No, they're just a patsy. They shake you down for your cheddar. The go-between for whenever things turn ugly. The barkeep's windfall from fat cats was more than enough to snatch up the land the felines had no interest in. Your rent won't ever be a worry again if we can take this first step towards a new tomorrow.
Why not that kid?
They're too loud, too boisterous, too emotionally charged. They couldn't hold themselves together long enough to make it past the security. No, not like you. That's the spirit. First things first, we're gonna need some leverage to get the keys to the fortress of the oak. It may not look like much, but it's nigh impregnable. I have an idea. Go back to the Tin Can Bar. The barkeep always scurries off this time of no light to meet with their superiors. Behind the bar on the far side of the entrance, you'll find a false bottom in the last drawer. There you'll find our bargaining chip. Bring it to me and we can set in motion a new dawn for Mousekind. I'll head towards the bar shortly after you. I just need a few more moments first.
We're still talking. Enough.
After all, who knows how many more I'll have like this, where hope springs eternal in a mouse's chest. Best not to deny an old mouse, long in whisker and brittle of bone, that much. Remain steadfast, Squirt!
Jesus fucking Christmas. Shut up. What's your problem? Well, I didn't expect you to actually accept that. Sorry, I was eavesdropping. I finished closing the store and you two were so loud. At any rate, I think they're sending you after. Well, you'll see. I've glimpsed it before. It's beautiful. What is it? I don't want to spoil the surprise. I should probably get the hell out of here before shit hits the fan. I think you're on the verge of kicking the hornet's nest, and I don't want to be around for it. Rather not be collateral damage. Oh, do I need a fucking shotgun to shoot all the bees? So I guess. I hope this isn't goodbye. Just a farewell until I see you again in the big light. Hopefully we'll both stand a little taller as mice in control of their own fates for the first time in a long time. By the way, I shaved a little off the top of tonight's profits when I was counting the till. I know, you're topping the you're toppling the meowligarchy.
Are you able to speak?
Well, can you read that?
No, I can't even see it.
Exactly. But just in case you end up needing to pay your rent somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I can see it either. Don't die up there. Oh my god, I got cheddar. Oh my god, I got 50 cheddar. I can go home and pay rent and shit. Not do this. What is this? A note stuck to the door reads, "The Shoebox Apartments. Opening soon. Located in the scenic outskirts, the Shoebox offers luxurious living for an affordable price. For only 5,600 cheddar a cycle, you too can enjoy a roomy 6 square inches in the hottest new craze micro boroughs. Contact us during Big Light to fill out an application. Please note that applications cost a half cycle's rent. Applications do not guarantee placement within the complex. Fee is non-refundable." Alright, where's the bar? There's the bar. Sup, shopkeep?
Oh, hey, yous. Long time no see. Have you? Did you see the barkeep? They just left.
No.
Oh, okay. You think I mind snagging myself another drink from behind the bar?
While you're back there, you decide to bring them up to speed on what you've learned about the oak. You assume they don't remember much of this anyway. While unsure how much of a paw the barkeep has in all this, they are wont to believe you regarding the rest of the tale. As you mention the bargaining piece, the barfly's eyes light up. They rush to the other side of the bar, open the drawer, remove the false bottom, and set the object on the counter. The Lord of the Hundreds. A pungent odor fills your nostrils, a scent you've never before experienced. You feel your senses heighten. The barfly seems to sober up almost instantly.
One of the few pieces of edible cheese left in this world. Anything else gets pounded into cheddar immediately by the cats. Barkeep's the only one I know of who still has a piece of contraband like this. They showed me it once when they were a little drunk. Guess it's some kind of family keepsake or something. Poured through generations of mice. Never really thought that much of it until now. I guess your story does check out. Felines wouldn't let something like this slip by for them so long without good reason. You ever wonder what cheese tasted like before we turned it into crumbs? Before we used it to trade material goods and labor, when it was just a simple pleasure we enjoyed with one another, before subjugation.
They trail off into silence, drifting into their own thoughts. A strange impulse fills you, snout to tail. Their words echo in your mind. Why was it taken from you and your kind? Surely there'd be no harm in just, let's try some.
Oh, really? Yeah, I guess you're already pissing them off, so might as well taste what our ancestors used to relish. Hope it aged well. Yeah.
You're given a piece of the Lord of the Hundreds. As soon as it hits your tongue, you feel the room begin to shift. Whoa! I see the words, end of demo, please. I don't want to read anymore. A strange sensation overtakes your form. Your corporeal body detaches from your spirit. A higher existence comes into focus here within this moment. Your thoughts drift to currency. What use is it? In this stream of emotions you feel peace. Your rent no longer looms overhead, demanding your subservience to a greater system that wishes not for your best interests, nor to care for you. The taste still lingers in your mouth, simply sublime. Eons of cheese-eating wash over you. The natural state of things, your heritage. Why have we let them take it? What is it blocking you out of the past? It certainly isn't a law of nature. There's more of us than them. We outnumber them 1,000,000 to 1. Why is it that we have yet to converge to take on the upper hand? Why have we been so scared? They shouldn't take it from us any longer. They can't. Not today, not anymore. They won't.
Did you feel that? It's like something woke within me, and I don't think it's going back to sleep. You should, take this and get out of here.
It's mine.
I think I need to go lie down. That was a lot. Good luck up there. I think you might be the only one who can change all of this. Mousekind deserves to be free. Okay. Can't wait to go talk to that old man again and fucking get more exposition until the game ends. What the fuck, he did? They killed the old man! You fucking Mickey. I know what you stole from the bar. Who do you think you are? You're coming with me. You pissed off the wrong cat. Uh-oh. Thank you for playing the demo of Until Big Light. The application will now close. Alright, well that was cool, I guess. Thanks for giving me a fucking novel to read. Alright, final fucking game. Insomnio. A collection of 5 different experiences attempting to recreate my dreams as a game. Let's just get it over with, please. And please don't make me read. If there is, I'm saying it now. If there is one fucking book in this game that I have to read, I'm just quitting the game and the stream's over. Train. Oh. Yes. Oh my god. As much as I hate this, when this happens, I'm free. The game doesn't work. The game doesn't work for me. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. Jesus Christ. That was every demo that I could play in Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 2020. Jesus Christ. So many of these games were so fucking boring. Oh my god. And I feel bad because like people put their like heart and souls behind these games. And I feel bad just saying that they're fucking boring. But like some of them really just are. None of them were really scary. Which is, I feel like that we're missing the point here. The reason why this compilation exists is to show indie horror, but none of these games like succeeded in scaring me. It's ridiculous. I'm so disappointed. And like so many of them had so much reading. Holy shit. I've played so many fucking indie horror games like throughout the years. And like why is there so much reading? So much of it was so unnecessary. And also, what the fuck was the Bees game? What the fuck was that? I walk through a dark hallway where I fucking can't see anything, and the only enemy that gets in my way that I have to shoot with a gun are bees. I'm not playing this series anymore. Because originally I was like next week or the week after, I was going to do Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 2021. I'm not doing these compilations anymore. This was truly awful. This was truly an awful experience, and I feel bad for those who made the game. But that's honestly how I feel. Well, if for some reason you guys liked what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more streams like this one, or not like this one. Don't forget the ham. Right, you're right. There was ham there too. Hit the bell to know what we're streaming and when. Next time we're streaming is on Monday with me and Pete playing Kingdom Hearts. Donate to the channel if you can. As you can see, we're 61% of the way there towards a Sailor Moon cosplay stream. So if you want to see me and Pete cosplay in Sailor Moon cosplay, then make sure you donate. It honestly helps us out. It lets us afford games. It lets us afford the things that we want to do for the second channel. So that's why we really kind of heavily
do it. If you want us to stream more, that's the best way to do it. The best way to ensure us being able to stream more. I'm gonna dislike and report. So yeah, that's about it. Social medias are in the description. There's Twitter and the Discord server. Make sure you join that. I'm Bottles. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Continue.